Hi all, this is Dr. J streaming live from Long Island, New York, where the weather is rainy, where the threat of the weatherman, of Alexa, is snow. Alexa, how much snow in Long Island tonight? Long Island, New York. Alexa, how much snow in Long Island, New York?
Light snow in Huntington Town, New York tonight at 7 p.m. There's a 47% chance. You can expect about 3.13 inches. By the way,
about 3.13 inches? How is that about? That sounds pretty exact to me. That sounds like a Dr. J forecast. About 3.13 inches. Well, I heard 3 to 5, then I heard 5 to 8. I went to the store and I bought myself some comfort food. I bought cookies. Now, I bought bananas and nuts and grapes and all those healthy things. I didn't buy cookies. Chocolate, dark chocolate. In any event, this is a Dr. J special biotech report that I've been talking about for 3 days now. Well, it's arrived. I have about 15 names that I want to discuss. And you know, I'm bullish all of them. Dr. J is bullish biotech. I'm bullish the IBB. I'm very bullish every name on my list, but you can't buy them all. And they all make for nice swing trades, even if you're bearish. So some of the setups work either way, and I'll show you what I mean. I'm covering stocks from A to V, not to Z, but V. The last one being Voyager. The first one being, I don't know, acrx, I think. So we have a lot of A's. I almost didn't get out of the A's, and I decided I have to get to the to the others that I want to cover. So I had to leave out a few. Maybe I can add them if there's time. I had to leave out Mankind, which I wanted to chart, and Actinium, which I wanted to chart. But I have all of your favorites: CRISPR, Edit, Voyager. I left out Tandem because we talked about it earlier. I left out OncoSec because we talked about it earlier. Forgot about Geron. Maybe I can add that. There's a bunch I forgot about, but I got to a lot of good ones. Some of you that wanted recommendations, I'm trying to honor them all. ATRS and Terrace was a request along with amrn. I tried to hit all the request stocks. BioPath, another request stock. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's go to the video charts. As always, your own due diligence. Dr. J's opinions are strictly his own and do not constitute investment advice. Please check with a registered investment advisor. I am not such a person. Did I tell you that? I think I told you. I have no credentials. I don't have Series 6, Series 7. I didn't take any financial tests. I know what I know from experience, from trial and error, from reading, from publishing. Yeah, I published in Stocks and Commodities magazine. I published in some academic journals, but I never took a test. What are you going to do? Let's take a look. I mean, I took lots of tests, but not one of those. Let's go to the video charts. Of course, I would love for you to subscribe so I get more subscribers. Write comments, share the link, tell your friends about me. Say, I know this wacky Dr. J that has had a lot of great ideas lately. But your job is to pick out the clunkers weed out the clunkers from the good ones. And I tell you that all the time. It's not an easy job. Let's start with This one, acrx, or acrx, whatever. It's had a very nice move. Let's take a look at it. They have a painkiller drug, and I think it's meant for hospital patients, but I don't know too much about it. Except it's on the move. It broke out of this triangle to the upside, found support just where it's supposed to at 292, and now is hitting resistance just where it's supposed to at around 380. So from roughly 290 to 380 is the trading range, or at the upper end of the trading range. If it goes through that upper end of the trading range, it's a definite buy, as it should challenge this twin peak up about $5. So a break of, let's say a break of $4, it goes to 5, more than likely. Of course, you never know. So to protect yourself, or what I would do, what I will do, in fact, if I do make this trade, and I may make this trade, would be to put a stop at $1 underneath, $1, let's say $3. So if I go in at 4, stop at 3, take profit at 5, and using even numbers. Doesn't have to be exactly that. Of course, if you are the kind that thinks it's not too much of this particular stock, it's a great time to short it with a stop at 4, very tight stop, take profit at 3. So you could make a nice little profit on that if you like to short stocks. Dr. J doesn't particularly like to short biotechs in particular, buyout threats, data readouts, partnerships, all kinds of possible good news overnight. So I hate to short biotech. Amrn. Amrn, yoo-hoo, wake up. There you go. I'm going to get rid of the acrx just to free up room. See how fast my browser isn't working? Okay, full screen. Let's hope this is better. That's not bad. It looks like it's loading okay. Up $1.86, 22.33. Nice move on Friday. That's a nice move. Buyout room is up the wazoo on this one. We'll take out this high of 23.34, and who knows where she stops. To the moon, Alice, to the moon. You can always look to get in if you like it at the high of the day on Wednesday, which was 21.50. So it could easily pull back to that level and then go for it. I don't know, go for what, but go for it. Is it a stock to own? For the speculative at heart, it's a stock to own. aemd. I don't even know why I have aemd on my list. Somebody must have asked for it. Athlon Medical, I was in this about 30 million years ago. Translation 5 or 6, when the last Ebola epidemic occurred. I don't know how long ago that was. This hemo purifier device that they have was actually used during the Ebola epidemic, pandemic, to help cure a sick patient. And now it's in the it's being used in, I think, on a clinic, on a trial basis by MD Anderson for cancer. I don't know how they're using it, but it has many applications Personally, I'm dubious of an external device that's going to cure anything, but apparently there's been some reason to study this thing, and you can't deny the facts that it's a real company with real clinical trials. So who am I to say, you know? Let's take a look at the chart. Who am I to say a bad word about a biotech? I love biotechs. And if this hemo purifier, whatever gizmo they call it, works, all the better. Filter out the bacteria out of one's blood if you have a bacterial disease, or filter out the virus if it's a viral disease, or filter out the cancer. Don't ask me how you do that. In any event, it actually came out of a nice triangular formation. And you can see it, but I could draw it if you like. You can visualize it, I think. You have a triangle, one side of the triangle right here, the other side of the triangle right here. So, hey, it looks like a breakout. Broke out of that triangle in the correct direction, didn't it? And it closed at the very top of the day. I like that. It's at $1.05. It was a low of 97 cents. So it's an 8 cents range on the day. I like the chart. Might be worth a flyer. What would I do if I were to trade this thing? Even though I don't necessarily believe in it long term, might be worth a swing trade. Let's see, pull back to the open maybe, and you go in at, what's the open? $2, and you look for maybe the top of this candle, $20. Wow, why not? $20, it's certainly possible. And your stop loss would be the bottom of this big red candle, 90 cents. So from from 102 to 90 cents is 12 cents versus 18 cents. I like those odds, 3-2, right? I like long shots because you don't have to be right as often as 1 out of 2, even if you're betting long shots. I feel like I'm at the casino when I'm talking about long shots, favorites, or at the racetrack. It reminds me a little bit of that because that's what swing trading and day trading is. It's rolling the dice at the craps table with a little bit of knowing what you're doing. But some people at the craps table claim they know what they're doing. So who's to say? In any event, I do like the chart. So let's, without further ado, move on. Let it be said that Dr. J likes the chart. Of course, I told you in my wrap that was last night that I was dubious about the week ahead in terms of the Dow. I feel it could be weak, down 500, maybe down 1,000 by the end of the week. If that's the case, everything will be dragged down with it. And all my great ideas for biotech swing trades down the toilet as well. So a lot of this depends on the general market as well. Although biotech, I think, is outperforming already. I think they're hot. And within biotech, there's some hot sectors. And it's not immunotherapy. We're going to get to them. We just got to one of them. Alny Pharmaceuticals, RNAi. Don't ask me what RNAi means, it stands for, because I can't even tell you what RNA stands for. Ribonucleic acid. I don't know. I have no idea. And the I is for induction, maybe? I don't know. I'm guessing. Why guess? Let's just look at the charts. It's good stuff. It cures a lot. It has potential to cure a lot of diseases. I guess it's similar in a way to the other gene modifying drugs, although I don't know the differences. It was as high as 9051. That is now the resistance that I see for this stock. More immediate resistance is a high on Thursday of 8621. So it breaks 8621. I see 90 almost immediately. If you want to play it short, you're looking for, let's say, a take profit down here at 75.25. So a lot of ways to play this if you're so inclined to be short. Like I said, I'm not a short. If I'm playing this, I'm playing it for a breakout, either to the 90 level, or if it breaks that, maybe you just wait it out. If it goes to 91, buy, because it could go buy, baby. This stock has potential. It's hot. The sector is hot. So if you like Momo stocks, ALNY, ARWR, another RNAI, whatever it stands for. We went through that already. We don't know. I don't know what it stands for. You're going to write a comment and tell me, Dr. J, it stands for RNAI. Teach me something. Probably I don't want to know, unfortunately. I'm getting old. I don't have the capacity to study every therapy in detail. Yes, I do, but I don't want to. I'd rather spend my time, some of my spare time, having pure fun, playing chess, playing poker. Can I do some of that stuff? Okay, maybe I have your permission. Full screen. That doesn't mean I don't pay attention to the market. Believe me, I do. But it's not my full-time job. I don't have a full-time job anymore, come to think of it. Arrowhead, nice chart. I like the treetops here. The treetops, the upper shadows, the highs of the day. Wow, a lot of touches here of the treetops. I call them treetops. And look, right up to the resistance, 2018. Wow. So what's it going to do on Monday? I don't know. Does it give back some, or does it break through resistance? Breaks through resistance. It looks like you buy, breakout. For those who want to short this thing, while I don't recommend it, here you go. You short all the way to 1775. Put in a stop. Well, you probably short it if it goes below the low of the day on Friday, which is 1973. So on a pullback, where it shows weakness, you want to short it, you can short it. Then you put in your stop loss at around 20.5, something like that. I hate shorting those. I said it already. Dr. J don't like to short. I'm doing this just for all you viewers who, for whatever reason, love to short BIOTECH. There's a whole bunch of you that love to short it. I have nothing against you personally, because if you make a buck, it's fine. It's just that these particular companies, the technology is here to cure disease and help a lot of sick people. So that makes me double reason why I don't like to short BIOTECH. I don't like to short it on principle, and I don't like to short it because I'm scared of shorting it. All right, so those are the two reasons. But if you have no principle and you're not scared, go ahead and short it. Oh, I think I said a mean thing. I didn't mean that. Amrn, yes I did. Amrn, nice chart. The treetops, Oh, you're in a nice channel here. I could fill it in, but you could see it, right? Beautiful channel. Where's it going? It's going up. Yeah, we got to take this high out. 23.34, and then the sky's the limit. Takes out 23.34, 30s, the next stop. Going up. Stop loss right about here. Where is right about here? 1876, 1875. That looks like support. So you want to play this thing on a pullback. If you get a pullback, great. You get a pullback to the low of the day on Friday, looks like a good long. Even if you don't, I mean, if it's a buyout, you're going to do well. There's all kinds of buyout rumors on amrn core. And, you know, where there's smoke, sometimes there's fire. And why not? I think the Vasepa, whatever the drug is, fish oil drug, has proven itself in trials. I don't go for the phony baloney, what do you call it? Placebo poison pill, or whatever they want to call it. I think that's nonsense. Go amrn. I don't own any, but a lot of my viewers own it. I want it to go up. I might join you in a few shares. Atrs. I own too much atrs, too much, but it made me happy on Friday. Up 14 cents, 10% almost. What's it going to do next? That's the question. It's not what it did for me on Friday. It's what's it going to do for me on Monday. So let's take a look. Slow in loading. I'm pretty sure I clicked this full screen. Oh, there we go. Okay. Breakout from its trading range. Will we challenge the 177? I think we will. So we have 14 cents to the upside. It breaks through that. We're looking at 215. I love the chart. Gotta love it. Pulls back to $1. What is this? What's this high? Pulls back to $1.58, 59, $1.60. Oh, that's only 3 cents. $1.57, get 6 cents. It can come in about 6 pennies lower, and at about 159, you can get out at 175 with a tight stop. So even a great swing trade. ATHX is waking up. Helios is sitting on good news. That's their partner in Japan. We hope they're sitting on good news. I think they are. So I think we're going to get some feedback soon. Maybe a 3-month data, something like that. ATRS, another request. The EpiPen and other products. I don't know their other products, but I do know they have a generic EpiPen, and that's probably the main reason it finally broke this downtrend. Nicely broke the downtrend. Looking for 393, goes beyond that, it'll run. So how do you play this? I don't know. You could play it now. Look for an entry at 370, get out at 390, stop at 350. That's if you're looking for immediate action. You want to wait on this. If it breaks 393, you first buy it. You can play it a lot of different ways, but it looks interesting. The chart looks favorable. There isn't one chart we looked at today that I said I didn't really like. We have a little time. I have a little time. I'm going to add Mankind to this list. Take a look at it with you. because I meant to look at it and I forgot. I'd like to follow up on a stock that I started to look at like a week ago. So let's take a quick look at what it did for the week. It was down 2 pennies on Friday. Okay. Okay, so it finally broke this trading range right here, took out the high of $1.84. Did it? $1.84. Yeah, it took it out, but then it slid below. Okay, so it's flirting with that $1.84 level. It's got to take that out before it runs to 218. So how do you play this? You wait for a clean break of 184? I don't know, because if you get a clean break of 184, you're very close to the 218. It's tough to play this for a swing trade. Maybe you just buy some and put it away and hope that freezer catches on and showing signs. Maybe it's a long-term play. I kind of like Mankind. Finally, I didn't look at Geron. Quick look at Geron. Us Geronites, the ones that are still left, the few that are the brave, the few, not the many, the few that are left, the few Geronites that are left. Up 7 pennies on Friday. That's what we like to see. But it really has to get past, I think, $1.60 something. What did we say? It's got to get past this high, $1.62. It's got to break that $1.65 area, and then we're talking. Up until now, it's in this funky trading range, like from $1.25 to $1.65. It's a big trading range, but still, and lately it's in the upper half. So you might say from, let's say the trading range is $1.35 to $1.65, 30-cent trading range. We want to break that to the upside. To trade it in between, go ahead if you want to. I'm not for me. I don't like swing trading Geron at this point. If you want to look for a break of 165 and then buy it and hope for a breakout, why not? But to play it now or in between the 135 and 165, I don't know. Not that exciting. There's more interesting things. Actinium is the other one that I definitely left out. We'll put it in real quick. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Dr. J could do this all night long, but I'm getting a little tired, so we're going to probably wrap it up right here. If I could remember the last request I got that I said I couldn't honor, I will honor it. Let me see if I can remember that one. I'm trying to find it. NTEC. Well, we'll take a look at that next. Actinium fell below the Zoom channel it was in. So at this point, Actinium is showing a little weakness. Its support is the low of the day here at 56 pennies. Its resistance is the high of the day here at 62 pennies. So 62 to 56. It's a small trading range of 6 pennies, but percentage-wise, it's a lot. I don't think it's swing tradable. It's if you believe in the company, you buy it and you hold it. You want to swing trade it, you wait for a break of this lower end of the channel. If it pops its head back into this channel, then you could swing trade it all the way up to about this level, 75 pennies. you want to try that, go ahead. It's possible. The other one was, what did I just say that symbol was? Ntec. I have no idea what an ntec is. We're going to find out together. Ntec. 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 What do they do? I don't know what they do. They're participating in 4 conferences, whatever that's worth. Usually that's good. Oh, it's had a mighty run, staying above the 50-day since bulls are in control since 9/19. 6 months of running. Where did it stop? Where was it at 9/19? A low of 385. So it went from 385 to 894. It's more than doubled. Has it got another double left? I don't know what the heck they do, but this is a runner. Woo! This was a nice one you gave me, Mama Bear Trader. Nice one to look at. Look at those treetops. I'm going to draw them in. Well, I'm not drawing too good, but rough drawing. Draw some parallel line to this. For a channel. Okay, so what a beautiful run, beautiful channel. It's in the middle of the channel. Hey, you know, if you force me to make a trade on this, I'm betting long on this one. And any pullback, in particular, if it pulls back to the lower end of the channel, it's almost a sure thing to go back up, according to past performances. So if it's in store for any serious profit taking, it'll come back to here, maybe here. So let's just draw a quick horizontal line. All right, so if it comes back to the low of the day here, what I do? I don't know what I did. Horizontal, come on. Don't I have the horizontal? There we go. So about 805 would be the support. Yeah, I mean, what have you got to lose on this one? You lose a point, and you just hope it keeps running. Mama Bear Trader gave me a good one. I have no idea what it is. I got to look into the fundamentals on this one. It's near 70, but it's not overbought, 66. It's had a tremendous high volume day going back 2 weeks ago on a medium-sized green candle, but huge volume. So I suppose that was good news. On the big sell-off day, there was no real big sell-off day, but tried to sell off here. We had medium volume. So, you know, it looks fine. I'm going to look at this some more carefully, Mama Bear Trader. Thanks for giving me this one. So I'm going to stop now because otherwise I can go on all night. I don't have all night. I got to go to sleep. At some time, right? You know, you can't stay up all night with this stuff. So this has been Dr. J, streaming live from Long Island, New York, reminding you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you made it this long, the least you can do is subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Must mean you liked it if you made it this long. I must have broke my record. I might have spoken more than 30 minutes. I'm just guessing. I don't know. Maybe it's 29 minutes. I really don't know. In any event, we're in for 5 inches, maybe more of snow. So I might have nothing to do tomorrow but talk to you guys. A new subscriber, Ramily. Hi, welcome, Ramily. I just got a notice on that. Let me close that. All right. I can see your comments live if you, they seem to post them. Okay, please write those comments. Dr. J likes to hear from you, primarily on YouTube, but also at @chess on Twitter, at @chess on StockTwits. I want to say shalom. I want to say sayonara. I want to say arrivederci. I want to say awrw. I want to say hasta mañana for my market wrap. Stay tuned for a week of fun. I hope it's fun. I hope it's profitable for all of us. Adios, amigos. Adios.